War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
So yes, welcome folks. Welcome to Let's Survive Fallout 4, which is of course Fallout 4 in survival mode. Now, as frustrating as this is like my fourth attempt at getting the very first episode out. I have like 13 other episodes done already. The first episode had catastrophic microphone failure, so there was zero commentary. I just couldn't have that, so I deleted it. I scrapped the first episode, and I am attempting to redo the first episode just kind of to, get the series in proper order. Obviously, for people who don't know the main story, you really won't understand what's going on unless you see the first episode. So, that being said, my microphone died. I was using a Samson Meteor mic. That's actually the second one that I've gone through now. I love the quality of the microphone, however, I don't love the fact that the same things happen to two microphones now. So episodes like 2 through 6 or 7, I'm still using the Samson Meteor mic, and the sound quality will be quite different compared to what I'm using now, which is the Audio-Technica AT2020, which is an actual XLR condenser microphone through a USB pass-through, or USB interface, however you want to say it. So yeah, let's continue on with this. So basically my character is very basic. I like to keep the main character, as true to what the developers wanted him to be. However, I am going to give him a scar.
There's something different. What is it?
Probably a big-ass scar across my face. And I'm also going to give him, you know, a little scruff, just a chin dusting.
What do you think, hon? Beard or no beard?
So yeah, and that'll do it.
Good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
So yes, this is Codsworth. He is our Mr. Handy personal robot. Obviously, he does all sorts of housework and, you know, stuff like that.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
Grognak the Barbarian. So yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what survival mode is, it is...
Oh, sounds like someone made a mistake. I shall attend to young Shaw.
It is not for
You
the
know, I was
faint
nervous
of
at
hearted.
first, but
Faint of
Codsworth's
hearted.
really
For
kept
the
us
faint hearted. It's an extremely difficult gameplay mode. Okay, not extremely difficult, but it is a frustrating gameplay mode. Obviously, there are a lot of changes. You have to sustain yourself. You have to eat. You have to sleep. You have to drink. You can catch diseases. There is no autosave feature. The only way you can save is by sleeping or resting in a bed, a sleeping bag, or a mattress, you know, anything like that. There is no fast travel, so you have to manually travel everywhere.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
Yep, and this is the Vault Tech rep.
Good morning. Vault-Tech calling.
Good morning, I guess.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
I'm glad you're here then.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
That is
Oh,
such
me
an
too.
unusual smirk
have
that he
no
gives
idea.
him.
Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Well, lucky me.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Now, this is their way of
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid.
getting you to put your points into
Splendid.
your special attributes.
Let's see.
Now, as I've said, you know, previous times before, as I was trying to do this first episode, I'm going with a charismatic, intelligent strength build, which is probably an extremely unusual build to a lot of people, but I'm going to put 7 points into charisma right off the bat. Reason being, charisma can save your ass in many situations. Being able to talk your way out of a situation is a hell of a lot better than trying to blast your way out of a situation, at least in survival mode. In regular mode, it really doesn't matter because you can take a shit ton of bullets and not die. In survival mode, however, you're lucky if you can take 3 shots before you're dead. So, charisma for me is a must in survival mode. Also going to put 6 points in strength. Strength is important, obviously, for carrying capacity. And carrying capacity is nerfed a lot in survival mode. And on top of being nerfed a lot and not being able to carry as much stuff, other things that used to not have weight now have a weight to them, such as bullets. You used to be able to just carry as many freaking bullets as you wanted to, And now each type of round has a weight to it, and it actually depends on the caliber. So the larger the caliber of the bullet, the heavier the weight. So it does make it a lot more realistic. Mini nukes for the Fat Man now weigh 12 pounds apiece. So you're obviously not going to be lugging around a 40-pound Fat Man and, 200 mini nukes. It's just not going to happen. So, and we're also going to put 6 points into intelligence, which that speaks for itself. Obviously. Now, I'm kind of doing this blindly here. I don't exactly remember what I put into my attributes for my... It's hard to explain. I guess previous episodes, because episode 2 through the 13 that I have done so far are previous recordings. So I know I didn't put anything in luck. I'll put a point in agility. I think I went 4 in perception and 2 in endurance. I could be wrong with this. Obviously, I could be very wrong with it. However, if I am, it's not really a big deal. I mean, you can put points into anything, as you go throughout. In the name, I'm just going to use ShadowDragonic. There we go. And that'll do.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Sir, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on. How are the 2 most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
The weather should hold up, yeah. Obviously we won't want to be at the park when, stuff falls from the sky. Mostly rain.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
I think it's the Weather Channel. I think he's talking about rain.
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes. Sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost contact with our
say?
affiliate stations. We do,
Oh, no.
we do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Codsworth, stay safe, buddy.
And your family as well, sir? Oh,
I'll just get the door.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Lucky for us, the vault is just in our backyard,
That's absurd! I am
Not on the list. You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this!
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
We need to get in. We're on the list. Infant? Adult male? Adult female? Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, ma'am.
You two,
God help
follow
us
me.
all.
Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Sir, we need to send you down to the vault. Step on the platform. Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Oh god! Oh god!
So yes, obviously it's not a Fallout game without Fallout. I love the way how Fallout 4 starts out pre-apocalypse, unlike all of the other Fallout games that start, you know, already post-apocalyptic. This kind of gives a backstory as to why everything happened that happened.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
We'll see about that.
Yes, up the stairs.
Vault Tech is here for you.
Just this way. No, don't get caught up.
This way.
Female and this is good. Step over to the table and take a seat.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
So yeah, this is essentially, well, the game hasn't really even started yet, technically.
This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. Oh, we'll be going over all that.
Good fit.
Checking everyone off.
Just a few
designed
items
to
we have
be
to
fashionable
get as full as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Hey,
This way, please. Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is, see? Daddy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
Now here, this part here takes some serious skill. Watch how quickly this vault suit gets put on. And boom. I swear it's like magnetized or something.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override initiated. Violation statement. Residents must vacate immediately.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God! I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
So yeah, this is essentially the actual start of the game. Obviously, as you could see, Vault-Tec cryogenically froze us. So obviously it wasn't as wonderful and great as they claimed it was.
God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Because they
can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone?
Because Vault-Tec enjoys doing experiments to people. So yes, we are going to collect all of this wonderful junk that you see. And that is for weapons mod and crafting purposes that you will see later. And yes, that is a giant roach. Here's our first weapon, which is a melee weapon, and I'm not too fussed about it. Nice, wonderful.
Biogenic array.
Stim pack. Stim packs heal your health. They are a healing item. However, in survival mode, when you use a stim pack, it also dehydrates you, so you're also required to drink.
Cryogenic array. All residents must vacate.
And we'll kill that rad roach and take his food.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Indeed, giant roaches. Now, beer bottles, milk bottles, wine bottles, any kind of empty liquor bottle or Nuka-Cola bottle, collect it. The reason being, you can fill them with water. Something you can't do in regular mode. It's an exclusive to survival mode. Obviously, you need water to survive. So yeah, you could fill them in, creeks, streams, water fountains. Here in a vault, and most vaults, I am fairly certain, they will give you purified water. I think there might be a rare instance or two where the water is not purified. If you fill your water bottle, if you fill your empty bottle with water at any kind of outside water source, like a creek or a stream or the ocean or whatever, it's going to come out as dirty water, which you can purify at a cooking station. It requires more dirty water to make a purified water. However, you can still do it outside of a...
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Obviously, everyone's dead. You can make purified water out at an outside source. So, you don't have to always travel to a vault just to get purified water or spend a fortune buying it. In survival mode, you can get diseased. Here, we will fill up some empty bottles with purified water. Diseases are also a new thing to survival mode. Diseases affect your stats, and the only way you can cure them is with antibiotics, which is a new healing item, per se. They are just as important as, stim packs and Radaway and stuff like that, at least in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just going to heal my health here now. There we go. Yes, as I was saying before, here's our first gun, which will be my staple handgun for quite a while. As I was saying before, The only way to save your game is to sleep in a bed. A full bed such as this, you know, frame and all, you can sleep as long as you need to. 8 hours of sleep will give you the well-rested buff, as well as heal any sleep statuses that you might have, because you will get exhausted from lack of sleep. Just a plain mattress, I think you can sleep on for 5 hours, like a plain dirty mattress. A sleeping bag you can only sleep on for 3 hours, so obviously the quality of the bed depends on how long you can sleep and the quality of your sleep recovery, I guess you could say. This over here is a cryolator.
Nice.
Obviously, I can't open it yet. I've never actually used it. I unlocked it in a regular playthrough and just kind of threw it in a box and never used it. So I couldn't even begin to tell you whether or not it's a good weapon or not. Ammunition is pretty scarce and hard to come by, and it's rather expensive when you do come by it. But we're going to go ahead and open up this tunnel now and get moving out. If I can hit anything. But yeah, this is essentially still tutorial mode. Still getting you used to, you know, controls and the combat system, and giving you a basic loadout of, you know, weapons and food and stuff. You can eat raw food. I don't suggest it though. Uncooked food will result in rad damage. When you cook food, it kind of eliminates the rads, which is a good thing, obviously. I'll take that. But if you must, you can eat uncooked food, or, you know, food that you find in the wasteland. So yes, this is your Pip-Boy. If you don't know what a Pip-Boy is, well, I don't know where you've been. This is essentially your everything, if you will. This gives you all your statuses, your map, your inventory. It's basically your menu and a portable wrist device. Also your flashlight. So yeah, here's your stats. You know, you can go through that and see all your perks and whatnot. Your inventory, all your different inventory that you're carrying. Your data, which is like your quests and stuff. Your map. Radio, which won't be used, obviously, for copyright issues. The whole reason I had to restart this entire Let's Play anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to favorite that purified water down here below my stim packs. Now we can go ahead and activate the vault doors and get out of this place.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Basically, that's tutorial mode over. Once you exit the vault, the real game, so to say, starts. You know, there is still tutorial stuff that goes on. Obviously, when you go to do something new, a little thing will pop up in the corner showing you how to do it, or telling you how to do it, or explaining something. But this was essentially setting up the story, which is, of course, you're searching for your wife's murderer and your son's kidnapper. If you haven't noticed, the vault seems to be in extreme disrepair from when we first entered it. And we'll finish and exit.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Well, thank you, Vault Tech computer lady. And welcome back to the world as we know it. Complete disrepair and destruction. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this redone episode. The past me will continue with the rest of the story, if that makes any sense. Obviously, because I had to redo this recording altogether. Like I said before, sound quality will be different, obviously, because I was using a different microphone for like the first 6 episodes. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. If you guys enjoy my Let's Plays, you know, give me a subscribe. If you guys don't like any of the stuff I do, I really don't care, because I just do this stuff for fun. So thanks guys for watching my video, and hope to see you guys through the rest of the Let's Play. So yeah, later guys.